The question: would you let your supervisor, um, if you all right, if your supervisor had a service, let's say he's a good plumber, but you had something going on in your master bathroom, would you let your supervisor come to fix your toilet? Hey, don't put the cart before the horse, Tony. Horse, horse, the house. We would get the work husband work. Hey, you, the work husband, the work boyfriend come to fix this. Okay. But would you let your supervisor in your master bathroom at a big discount, Lindsay? 70%, 70%. He gonna have to fix the date. I can't do it, and I love a discount. All right, have you ever hung out with any? I'd rather have an outside source, not myself. Yeah, true. So still no. I understand, and I like a discount, but that's true. Hey, Tony said, "Hey, ain't nothing to hide." What Tony Walker said, "Ain't nothing to hide." Come on, let me save that money. So and then he might be looking from a vantage point of, a supervisor he got. No. Uh, have y'all ever hung out with y'all work friends outside of work? And what are those? All right, we got three no's. Tony said he changed his mind. He had a flashback. He had a flashback. Have y'all ever hung out with your work friends outside of work? Is it different? Do you feel reserved, or have you ever been to your work friend's crib? Have you ever spent time you hung out with them? And it's just the same as hanging out with your real friends. And do we have that understanding when I guess it's like the friends I guess it's like the friend zone when your work friend become your real friend. So did you consider them real friend by the time y'all hung out? Like I said, I've had true the discernment. It's good to have you a good work friend because somebody. All right, would you go tell your work friend? If you know your work friend don't play now. You know your work friend don't play. Hey Terry, scratch it. Terry, come on, shoot shot. Uh, just threw me, what they call it? My square. Just threw me off my square. Pause. Would you? Would you, y'all come up? Y'all want no camera required on the. Okay, Tony, what's that? And come on up. Would you? What was it? Yeah. Would you?
Yo, what's
Tony,
up,
what's up?
man?
What up, though? What's good?
What's up, man? I may sound a little bit funny. I've been sick for a couple of days, but you wonder why I'm sounding a little bit funny. So, but man, it's a interesting topic, man. You got today, man, because I done dealt with both bad sides and good side when come down with your coworker and supervisor, things like that. Um, Now, well, way back whenever. Um, Man, I kind of got under my mom when she was working all the time. She wouldn't hang out with nobody, and she advised me when I started working, don't hang out with your coworkers and stuff. So I took her advice to the heart
Mhm.
and stuff, man. I remember like back in 2018, 2017, man, I always host a Halloween party in my house. And word got out at my job that people got offended that that wasn't invited
Yeah.
and stuff. Cause we always cool at work, but you always just at work and stuff. So I kind of got out of my comfort zone and started inviting people to my crib, and or we'll go out, get about to eat, or go to a bar or somewhere and stuff, and just chill, things like that. And man, I really enjoyed doing that, man. Talking to some of those guys like outside of work, because sometimes when you at work, it's a business place, but sometimes you just don't want to talk about work with you guys all the time. And then I remember when I went to another job, man, I started hanging out with folks. I'm like, man, that guy. I had a homeboy named Booker. I was like, oh man, he'd be pretty cool to hang out with. You know, see what he all about and stuff. But I don't let anybody, in the circle though. Like I had a supervisor. Um, I'm not gonna say his name because he's a popular guy, but I think he tried to get too close to me, and I already knew him outside of work, and man, that's some things that I kind of disagree. The way he do things and stuff, man, and it kind of not make me want to be around him or work with him at the same time too,
Yeah.
and stuff. So I had to learn that myself. So and plus, I don't ever want to invite a supervisor around me because 9 times out of 10, if you got workers around, the supervisor probably gonna be one of the main topics,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
one of the main reasons why we didn't get together in the first place.
Okay, you made me segue into one of my next questions. What happened when your work friend turns into the supervisor?
Oh man, I actually had one of those, man. Me and him, we still remain cool in a way. He told me some secrets that he wasn't supposed to tell nobody, and I didn't tell nobody what was going on and things like that. We didn't let that affect our relationship and stuff. So he still treated me fair, but I know in his position, uh, he had to treat people a certain way, even though he didn't want to, and he really wasn't comfortable doing all of that. And I kind of understand that with him
Yeah.
um, and stuff. So, but me and him personally, we still had a good relationship though with
Yeah,
him.
that happened to me on one of my jobs. Uh, and then I kind of became I felt like I was work friends with the supervisor that he retired on one of my jobs, and but we still keep in touch. Because I wasn't trying to befriend him just because he was supervisor. He was a cool dude. But then another job, I had a friend, and he became supervisor. And I sure wouldn't mind a raise if you out there watching. Um, on, on a part time gig, I really, really would appreciate that.
Oh yeah,
But I understand business is business. But
yeah, yeah.
yeah,
Like the same guy I mentioned, he'll tell me like, "Hey, Tony, be on your best behavior. They watching you.
yeah,
I just, you ain't hear this from me, but know, don't don't mess up today.
yeah.
Have a bad conversation like that. So,
Yeah,
but everybody not gonna do that. I was just lucky to have a good friend that was looking out. So, some people wouldn't tell you anything else, just make you probably look like a fool, really.
yeah,
Mhm.
true.
But I know, like from personal experience, it's good to hang out. The people I work with, obviously, I ain't hung out with everybody I work with, but the few people I have, man, we really close. We went out plenty of times, man. There's one group I'm in. It got guys and girls. We do something at least about every other week. Try to plan something out, stuff. So I really enjoy doing that. So half the people I really hang out with is people I work with or I used to work with. And we always had one of my closest guys, friends. I used to work with way back when I was at Winn Dixon High School, and we like the best of friends today. So half my friends, the people I stuck with, were probably more than people I went to school with. So
Yeah,
yeah, so I know, and then a lot of people say I'm a people person as well, and so that also a big help too. So, um, but man, it's a good feeling sometimes.
yeah. I mean, I tease with some of my coworkers like, man, we done did like that. Call me, later that night, and I'm like, man, we done did 10 hours together. One job I worked 4 10-hour days. I'm like, man, we done did 10 hours a day. If you ain't had nothing, you ain't had nothing. You ain't got everything out of 10 hours. What we got to talk about? But I tease, because it's different outside of work than inside. When it includes guys and girls, how do the spouses feel about that? And are they included in the hangout?
Well, the girls I done hung out with, nobody's married. Well, you got one lady that's married, but she's a older. Uh, matter of fact, she's engaged. And sometimes she'll bring her to hang out. Sometimes he'll stay at home or have to work. Um, but it's like three other girls in that group, and all of them single. At least that's what they tell us. And a couple of guys. I think all the guys. I think all the guys single too. We just single people that you hanging out with each other. um,
Now, I, I like, if a bunch of guys hanging out, of course, but like, she said, when guys and girls, I have brought my wife on occasions, on the small occasions I hung out with coworkers, but it's different because everybody got to have. I mean, you're married, but you still want to be you have to be an individual. You have to maintain your individuality, in your marriage. So it's yeah, it's a slippery slope on that one. I wouldn't say all the time, like, sometimes you gotta maintain your individuality. But what we got? Yeah, like Tony was saying, like like I mentioned, one of my best man at my wedding, I met at a job we were working, and then after that job, we ended up working another job together, and after that job, I still work, at that job part time, but I went on to join, a job he was at, and that's what we had today. We ride to work every day together. So sometimes work friends, you know what I'm saying? Don't don't just leave them at work. Sometimes be open, and and just like God can send your girlfriend, boyfriend, or whatever. God can send true friends in your life. So um, hey Bree, what's up? Yeah, we talking about work friend behavior. One of the questions was if your supervisor provided a service. Let's say your master bathroom had a plumbing problem. Your supervisor do plumbing work. Would you, for that discount, for like a 70, 60% discount, would you let your supervisor do the work? Come in your bedroom. Pause. I mean, would you let your supervisor in your? I can't. I've been hanging around. Would you let your supervisor do the do the work on your master bathroom, knowing it involves being in your personal space? Hey, that's good, man. I appreciate you coming on. Um, and anybody want to come up, just send a request. Um, that was one of the questions. and hanging out with your friends after work. Have you ever done that? Or hanging out with your friend? I don't know how. I can just read it. They may not want to come in this bedroom. I I don't know how to decipher that. I don't know if it will be free after the discount. I don't know. I don't know. if your if somebody was talking about your work friend and you somebody was talking about your work friend and you know your work friend turn up though, you know it don't take much for them to to ignite. And somebody said something. Would you tell them, or would you? How would you? How would you handle that? Me, I don't. I don't like. I don't know. I say it depends on the what they say. But if I know when my friends don't go, I know I think it might cost them their job, the suspension, cost them some bread. I might not. I might not say nothing. A lot of times on jobs, like if I know somebody in LA, they don't have to know. You know what I'm saying? I know somebody coming in. They don't have to know I know you. You know, I don't come to the job. Hey, that's my cousin. We, now, let's see. I ain't sending no investigator in there. They don't have to know everything. But would you tell your friend if you know your friend gonna turn up? Cause everybody out there now. What up, Connor? I got Carla in a football game on. I must be doing. Carla, you and Liz at work together? Uh, um, yeah, we are moving both our behavior to Tuesday night football season. But, all right, y'all have work together. Okay. See, yeah, graduate your work friend. I believe in that. You know, um, would you, Carla? Would you tell? Would you tell your work friend if tell them if somebody was talking about them or said something about them, but yeah, that's what I was saying about Sylvester. Sylvester, I met Sylvester at work. Sylvester became my best man. I started growing my hair, so I started growing my hair. I had one of the best barbers in the swag. You feel me? And I don't want to barber shop no more. But that man was such a good friend to me. I gave him my barber. Shout out to Hustle Simmons in the chat, best barber in the swag, and podcast host and all this. But I gave this man my barber. I gave this man my barber. That's like a black book, you know, on TV when they get married and they get a home but the black book. I gave this man my barber. 20 years, that's dope. Carla, would you tell your friend? Would you tell your work friend if somebody was talking about them, but you know they were gonna cuss everybody out in the place? You know they were gonna turn up real bad, real bad. They were gonna act up. Would you tell them, or would you, nah, I ain't gonna say nothing. Yo, boy, it's a clip in here. You been I got caught up. I got caught up. I got the clip it though. Young lady said, I didn't know how to ask the question. One of the question was, would you let your supervisor come in your bathroom, um, in your master bathroom, but for a discount? Hold on, I screwed that one up. Depends on who it is because I really don't have work friend, but work family, that's another story. Okay, at that point, if they work family, I mean, you mean your family that work with you, or they you that close with them? They your real friends at that point. Y'all just work together. Um, but yeah, one of the questions was, would you let your supervisor, if your supervisor provided us SOG TV and Truth Be Told podcast in the bill? Yeah, and yeah, it's a clip that rolled off on the pulse. But we're trying to see, would you let your supervisor, if they provided a hefty discount, would you let them fix your bathroom, your master bath toilet, your plumbing in your bathroom? Would you let them in that intimate space? Would you let them in that intimate space? Your supervisor, I mean, we know Christian supervisor is Jesus. That's the only that's the only person Christian work for. In a hypothetical sense, Christian. In a hypothetical sense, in a, Christian like who supervisor? In a hypothetical sense, would you let your supervisor in your master bathroom to fix something for a hefty discount? I said no. All those who know me know I like thrift. I like saving. I like discount. I like getting my bang for my buck. But that one I got to turn down. That's too personal. I get creepy when the cable guys and stuff be, man, it's weird. Um, but yeah, would you exactly? Yeah, and the story might not come back. Like you know what I'm saying? Because a person might be. Shout out to Christian man on the our cookout behavior episode. And she go in the bathroom and she had a cookout and she'll look behind the she'll look behind the bathroom curtain before she eats some of the food at the party. But yeah, like somebody with OCD can come and and then they can be chatty and they can take that back like, oh, it was a mess in there, you know, and they mess and your mess might be Christian. Would you let your hypothetical supervisor um anybody want to come up, you can come up. You don't have to have your camera on or whatever. Uh, would you let would you let your hypothetical supervisor into your personal space, into your master bath to receive a discount, or you just gonna pay the white? Now let a supervisor stay at their house, and some folks feel some type of way about what you. She preaching, she preaching. Supervisor stay at work. Okay, what if one of your work friends became a supervisor? But I'm gonna touch on what Christian said about what you got going on, and we don't understand it sometimes. Like the work friend thing, if they feel like I make what you make, why you got what you got, you can have a problem on your hands. You can have some envy and some, you know what I'm saying, or some very much no work for Christian. Mili- the military, y'all camaraderie, None of that. Yeah, because dude told me a story about a man drove a brand new truck to work, and it looked better than a supervisor truck. The next Monday, he didn't have no job. Coinky dink. But yeah, so and because a lot of time people don't understand the moves you making or whatever, and that envy once somebody gets an envy behind you, it's hard. So Christian said leave your work friends at work. Well, she said no work friends. So she just yeah, I didn't know. Well, I did know dude talking about dude I know. Yeah, that's messed up. You got to try to hide your shine. That's weird. But yeah, people get jealous and envy. So anybody, don't tell me what you make. At my second job, if you on here, don't tell me what you make. I've been waiting. I've been waiting. Cause you know, man, I've been on 100 years. Don't let me find out what you make. I'm just joking. But I feel you. What up, Kez? Um, Kez, Would you hang out with your work friend? Kez, king of kickbacks. You invite any the people from work to your crib to your kickback, or do you leave the work friends at work? Uh, One of my coworkers was having a party, and she told me I couldn't come because her husband was going to be there. And I was like, what they got to do with me? Hey, she might have seen something. She might have seen a look. I'm with her. I'm riding with her. Okay. Her said my wife. I mean, not her. Kid said my wife tells me to invite someone. Only the real. You have time. You got 40 hours a week, 60, 50 to know. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I this person I can rock with them outside of the job, or I can rock with them. Uh, I just don't rock with them at all, or So you really have time. You ain't got nothing more time. You hang out with people at work more than you do your friends, and really your family. So that's why I tell a couple of my work friends like, man, hey, we've been here 10 hours. You call me? What you call me at 6:30 for? You ain't had whatever you had to say in 10 hours. You didn't get that in because you hang out with your coworkers a lot. So that's why we tend to make. I call it trauma bonding sometimes. Y'all go through it together, and that's a bond. And we're according to the job, y'all bonded through trauma, through work trauma. So some people you probably wouldn't even talk to, you know, outside of work when there. You wouldn't even meet them. But y'all and you can confuse trauma bonding with fact. Kids that been in my job 10 years only met 8 real ones, if that. So and we had to have discernment. We had to have discernment because that's like let somebody in your personal space and it backfire, and you got to work with them. That's like having a neighbor, getting into your neighbor. And you what my elf said that they said, I got to live here. I got to live here. You know what I'm saying? You got to work. You got to work there. So some people, hey, how you doing? And keep it moving. I didn't see your request. I wanted to. Oh, I don't know why I'm not letting me see requests, bro. If you send a request, let me know in the chat. What up, though?
What's up, G? You know,
How you feel?
uh,
You good?
but I feel better than I did.
What's up? Why you being mean to the hypothetical work people?
No, I done had a supervisor ask me. I done went on leave before, and she said that I was going on leave too much, and she said that she wasn't gonna approve my leave even though I had time, and I had told her, well, okay then, we'll leave without pay. She asked me how I pay my bills. She
Hmm.
also asked me who was I the only child, that I wasn't the same, when she was my age, she wasn't the same GS level I was at. She was just a 5, she said. Let me see, she was saying all kind of condescending, nosy, jealous, evil stuff. So no. And then I had a baby 1 year, and the joker asked me how I was able to afford a new car when I just had a baby. So folks is weird, man. Like, I ain't have a two parent. I mean, a two parent. Well, not two parent household. Like, it wasn't a husband and wife household or whatever like that. So folks be crazy. They be saying all kind of stuff. And you know how the folks look asking them questions. The folks look like how they look asking them questions. So I can't let them folks at my house. And one of them looked like me. And I was like, I was, no. You got listening to folks when they talk.
True. I deal with people at work accordingly. Once I see we on the same page, I don't mind balling a little bit with some people. I got yeah,
Mm-mm.
but people will look at you and thank you for the be with that just because you work with that.
Don't know what you got going on the side, or where you been, or where you going. My mama said the least people know about you, the better off you'll be on the job.
That, that.
Tell me,
But I'm saying I made good friends on jobs. But like I said, I leave that to discernment. Because I mean, I got the job I got now.
I done had a homegirl that was, we was thick as thieves, and then shoot, I got married. She kept saying, well, I got divorced and remarried. She was like, oh, I got this, and you doing it with two, I'm doing it by myself. And I was like, what the hell? Like, that's a celebrate for you, girl. Like, what is you saying? And eventually, it's like she couldn't take it no more. She had went on about her big, I'll let you go real quick.
Yeah, yeah. When people say stuff like that, the envy. That's ooh,
Envy and jealousy,
yeah,
they first cousin.
yeah. So, all right, you got a work friend. Would you tell them somebody talking about them if me and Chris work together
Yeah,
and I like working with Chris?
yeah.
I don't know if I can tell Chris that um Miss Lorene is talking about. Because I know Chris was like, well, I don't need this job. I
I definitely did. I don't have quit on them real quick. Um,
don't know if Cass is watching. I
what should
don't
I
think she.
do? You
They call Cass um what Rochelle.
what?
I tell them, hey, come on home. They call because I know Cass will go get something else, but if they balled on her. Something ain't sitting right. Come
She gonna
on,
know.
my husband got two jobs. I don't have to,
Um,
but I know.
I think I don't know about them work friends. I was helping the old lady, and she showed up at my DV case with my ex husband and said I had a bad personality, man. And yeah, two of my coworkers, old ladies, don't know them from Adam House Cat. But see what happened to them later.
Uh, I know when you mess with God's anointing, I know what happens.
But on
So
God, and listen, I was helping the lady all the position enough smile. All that the lady showed up at TV, told us, like, do you know her after work? He was like, no, I don't. She said, I don't know her after work. Do you live in the same city? She was like, I don't live in the same city. Do you go to her house? Do you know where she live? No, I don't. So you telling me that she got a bad personality based on what? That this man ain't jumped on her. Had my little feet dangling, and it had my feet dangling and everything. So
oh,
I mean, it was.
so,
I was like, wow. Luckily, I had a good supervisor, and she did, was like, y'all, because when you do that, they get subpoenaed. But they didn't sell the subpoena to the supervisor, to let to warn me or nothing like that. It was just, which they were supposed to. They had put sick leave in, so they got them in trouble with lying about their sick leave and stuff like that, and wrote up. But something bigger happened to them. But anyway, keep going. I don't eat the food. I don't go to the potlucks. I play the little games. Um, I don't really play with. I just go to do my work and I just be gone. I mean, I'm
have
cordial people with it. It's just if it ain't work, go on about your business.
have you ever blocked some people before they got to try to add you on Facebook?
Uh, I ain't get on Facebook to no, cause
To you,
old folks, so they really went on no Facebook like that for real anyway.
all on Facebook. Oh yeah, okay, I feel you. Um, People tend to throw the word friend around too much at jobs. It's a big difference between a friend and a cool coworker. Kids, you on point with that. I made a post. Go ahead.
I think military folks different too. I think when you going overseas with somebody and y'all got to watch out for somebody's life, it ain't even like friendship. It's like, listen, I don't care if you're racist, I don't care what you got going on. If you got some kind of malice and we get out here and you on that stuff, we both die. So it's different. So that's how it become like a brotherhood, sisterhood, and it's like family. And it's on a whole, we all been brainwashed to a whole another level. You know what I'm saying? Ed Hurst,
That's all. Shout out to Cass C, not Cassius, but Cass C.
Cassie. Oh,
What?
I thought you were talking
Yeah,
about
Cassie said that. My wife. Shout out to my boo baby. She said that's not true about her being Rochelle. But I bring Cassie up. I have told Cassie, because I know Cassie will go get, go get another one. But we, yeah, we ain't gonna fool with no foolishness. So, I know she'll go get another. I tell her, come on. But thank you, Chris, for 100 stars.
man. Hurst sent you the star. Did I send star? That Hurst.
My bad. I sent her 99 star last night. He said, did you? I think I did. But he got to up me. It's Herschel. Um, when I get Herschel on here, so if you're on a podcast, once you start getting paid, my, my bad. Shout out to Herschel, best barber in the swag. Did I tell you about the story? Wait a minute, what Christian went? Cassie, you want to come up? Oh, so I ain't send nothing. It ain't go through. I'm trying to learn how to send them. I'm gonna cash up you then. Okay. I'm able to add it. Don't start this. You should start talking that real talk. Now I don't wanna
Yo.
I ain't delete you.
I'm trying to break this shit
Why I wanna know why my stars ain't go through. I need to check my
up.
my stars
Man,
ain't fly. I know it. My stars declined, man. I said, man, why couldn't they send out to a screenshot? They popped up there. I thought they did.
What's the next question?
You hard.
What you finna say? You
He
about to
still,
say something.
he still ain't sent out. Man, y'all see me how to send some stars. Why? I gotta hook my. She trying to add her.
Person get on that.
The questions I got from people that actually like people.
You think people? Are you serious?
Oh, okay. Let's say you're on the podcast. No answer from the live video guest. No answer.
Okay. No answer.
I heard said swipe my card off. Don't make me. Man, they gonna smoke that tree at work. I ain't never been down there to random. And the more they gonna have down there, yeah, work behavior. We got your work behavior, buddy. No, and every time he says start, I don't read everything he says. Unless it got some custom in it. Her said, wipe it on your jeans. Wipe my card on my jeans. That's funny. He said jeans, not pants. Um, so if you're on the podcast and you start getting paid, do those is that work?
Yeah.
It becomes
Yeah. You become a content creator.
fast. So it's your professional podcast at that moment when you first. Okay. I need to see what the stars work. Pump, A, Mafa, read, meet my Shaiz. Yeah. So at that point, you become work friends.
I think that's different because most of the time when you go in a group like that, you already friends. I think that's different. I'm talking about going to a place and not no comfort. Most of us were already friends beforehand. Whatever you got going on, whatever you've been watching out throughout the years, ain't no malice, childhood friends and stuff like that. Of course, some new people, but you don't have no reason to have no malice for somebody you don't even know. But you get to working with people, you might outshine them in a different, you know, um, element of the job. You know, they might be mad because a supervisor like you, or the people like you. Some folks like get jealous of the people like you.
Yeah. All right. Let's say if Jesus wasn't your only supervisor. Let's say you had a friend and y'all work friend. Well, y'all work friends, and
Okay,
your work friend became the supervisor. Would you feel like your relationship would change the things you would say with them?
that happened to me. That happened to me before, and I ain't even gonna lie to you. I don't want it to get a little dark, but I'm not definitely not gonna cuss, but I'm gonna tell you what happened. Um, we was in the military or whatever overseas in Iraq, and she put on that E5. I still had that little ugly E4, and you know, it was us taking out the trash at the same time, cleaning up the office, doing work, tag teaming it so it could get done, so we don't have nothing to do. I was on the night shift, like 12 hours from like coming in from 7 at night to 7 in the morning or whatever like that. And shoot, she got that fire. Sis started talking about you take out the trash. No, you need to do this. And I said, what? I told her, okay then. I had already warned her before we had got to the job that, don't switch up on me. This is gonna be repercussion for your action. So when I had got over there, I had came from the other file. Because, I had kind of blew the whistle on them. And, so since I came from the other file, they sent me over to the other side or whatever like that. They came in. We probably got to Iraq in July. They probably got to Iraq in September. So at any rate, when I got there, she had talked about everybody. She talked about them like dogs. So I'm a new person coming in. You done told me everybody's secrets, they flaws, what they not good in, who sleeping with who's stupid, dumb, deaf, and retarded. So you know what I do the next morning? That I'm cleaning up the porta john and taking out trash. You didn't sit down and became delegated that work to me. I did what only thing that I knew how to do. I told everybody the secret stuff that I ain't supposed to know. So I told on her, and then everybody was mad at her, so nobody was talking to her when she came to work. I worked that room. I worked 12 people. Told them they deep our secret. So I was like, oh man, I didn't know you was cheating on your husband with so and so. Oh man, I didn't know you couldn't pass your PT test and you got a flag. I didn't know none of this stuff. That's crazy. And they was like, how you know that? Oh, the new sergeant told me, you know. So after that, nobody talked to her. They made her life miserable. And they treated her like she was a plague, like she was what they call it, a social pariah. And I'll tell you what happened to her later. Well, she had told me that, her old man had did a little something. And he was back at home with the twins. So I told her I won't call DHR, but her children get taken away too. So, you know,
Cause
I ain't always
she
been
told
straight.
you, because she told you to take out the trash, bro.
No, cause she stopped being who she was. Now, don't dog me out. I'm don't mishandle me. You only get one time to mishandle me. And I had already, what they say, dark side.
So
you only get you only
you
get
know that nickname come
you
from
only
her.
get you only get one time to mishandle me, man. One time. And I had already warned her. I said, listen, you don't know why I'm coming from the other side. But what you do know is you can really find out. Now, you treat me with respect, kindness, then look at her. And I'm gonna treat you with respect and kindness. But as soon as you get to thinking that you could just do anything to 411, well, I probably was 98 pounds back then. Yeah. I'm gonna make you real sad. Yeah. Well, anyway,
Well,
the rest of that deployment was not really good for her. She was having a real, real hard time. Real hard time.
she ain't trying to turn up on you.
No. No. She was trying you turn up on the person that done took my gun, that done took my shoestring. And man, no. Mm-mm. No. You ain't turning up on no crazy person.
Uh,
No. What you gonna do? You just got
you,
that E5, you gonna lose it.
yeah, you just gotta eat that, man.
She had to eat it. It was her dinner.
Yeah, you came with a warning.
I did. It's not like I didn't warn her. I turned around and I said, listen, young lady, don't switch up. Don't switch up. She showed not
Well,
to be friendly. So she didn't want to be my friend. She wasn't friendly. She didn't show herself friendly. Now, y'all, I wasn't saved back then. I was very dark side.
I just said, so next time you ask why that gentleman gave you that nickname, I think, what I'm saying, it's understood. But, yeah,
Ted said, what the heck?
I mean, you warned her.
I did, man. I didn't want to be like that, but I was destruction.
I just want, I mean, I'm in, I was in a group chat. I was in a group chat. One day we're gonna get to we're gonna have an episode group chat behavior. That's gonna be dope. I was in a group chat and somebody got elevated and the group chat don't be chatting no more. Like
Somebody got,
they,
what you mean?
I mean somebody got a promotion, but
In
somebody
the,
in the group chat got a small group chat. Somebody in the group chat got a promotion. And just after that promotion, it just seemed like the group chat don't be chatting no more.
Oh, so they need to delete him. Say, man, you ain't part of us no more. You the supervisor now. You just have to delete him. We can't be ourselves. We congratulations. We love you. On to better things. On to bigger things.
Straight like that.
That's just like that's like. You want me to tell them?
Thanks. I mean, yeah, I mean, cause that's what it's given. To the group chat, they chatting no more. But if y'all watching,
If you
don't
watching,
be straight up.
I'll put me in a group chat. I will anonymously. I ain't even got to do it anonymously. I'm gonna say, look, man, the people have agreed that you gotta go. I'm telling you gotta go. And be who we are. I don't want to be up in here no more. Cause
Cause
you supervise. Hey.
it come with that. I feel you. You
It do.
know, I'm still cool. But, Bree in here. Bree showed out last night, man. It's good to meet Bree partner. But Chris, you ever had a work husband?
Huh?
You ever had a work husband?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
You like that's a rite of passage.
I mean, I am a attractive woman.
Well, let me know in the chat. Work husband, is that normal?
I mean, I am a attractive husband. I mean, a wife. I am a attractive woman. Of course, I had a work husband.
So what did that entail? What do work husband
I mean,
entail?
a used to buy me lunch.
So work husband is friend zone. It's like friend zone at work.
He used to buy,
Chicago taking in, baby. What's happening?
he used to fix my like IT problems without me having to put in a trouble ticket. Um,
You put my grade on that. I guess that's a good thing. I mean, I guess that.
I ain't had to pay for no lunch. He done brought flowers up there before.
I know you take them home.
Yeah, I took him home. I was single.
Oh, okay. Work husband and single different.
Is it though?
Everybody, I mean, that's just friend zone. That's just friend zone at work.
He said his old lady didn't want
Game on
him.
ABC. ABC. Charter Spectrum tripping. As soon as I get off this, I got to call them. Cause it's football
They got
season.
Bree
You
right
got
there.
who?
You said Bree ain't.
Yeah. Yeah. I saw her. Bree. I got you come up. You want to? You don't have to have no camera or whatever. Uh, you you hang out with your work friends outside of work. Dating a coworker. That's a good one. That's more than work friends. Anybody ever married? Anybody ever got married or got in a relationship from a job?
Got a relationship from a job. Mm-mm. You don't eat where you You don't
Yeah, true.
do where you no.
True. So work husband just gonna stay work husband because
Mm.
So do the work husband? Can he have more than one work wife? How that work?
I mean, they were trying, but they would get mad. They would try to prevent him from coming up though. In his face, but mm, no, he can only have one work wife.
But it's about that time where we 8:30. We run an hour, but we will be moving to Tuesdays. Hey, check this out. I'm gonna touch bases with y'all and kind of let y'all know, let y'all know how to get on. What's the app we're gonna be on, and I want a lot of y'all to join in as well. Well, I'll be doing internet radio show. We can talk in between, play songs, and do that. I think I want to move that to Thursdays and move Bowtie behavior to Tuesdays. So we could do something like that while football on. So But yeah, we're looking for the move, Bowtie behavior to Tuesday night, and be looking for the internet radio thing. It's something that anybody that music lovers or whatever had to want to do. You don't have to be on camera, and like you're a radio station DJ, and you can monetize it. I'm about making money off of this and this platform, this MacBook, iPhone, whatever. So y'all stay tuned to that. Under the umbrella of Last OG Podcast, truth be told, will be Sunday. Will be Sunday. Uh, Go to Hustle Simmons page. And you look, he dropped the stars in there. Go to there. Check out the We Talk. Uh,
He said,
he say, she say, he say, she say, we say. Podcast. They've been up two weeks in a row. The DEA got involved last week, and last night is a clip that should be viral soon that went down last night. So y'all work friend behavior. Y'all gonna have a YouTube page. We done went over cookout behavior, live behavior. Last week we were talking about some cookout, live behavior, work friend behavior. And we just building and learning. Like Christian taught me on the cookout behavior episode. Hey man, once you bring them drinks, I don't care if they $high drink. And then somebody had a situation on Facebook this week where they were asking about the liquor. Can you take liquor home if you bring liquor to a party? And so we influencing. We're influencing. It's good for us to get to know, know the do's and don'ts of certain situations and discuss them as a culture. So I try to add you about 5 times, bro.
he was gonna act up.
He know he been acting over the chat. Come on up, Hurst. Pastor Simmons.
He coming up.
It said add. It did that about 3 times tonight.
Gonna be bad Wi-Fi.
I want to know about the barbershop behavior. I want to know what work friends like in the barbershop.
They will never expose that.
Well, that's a sacred place.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, when I started growing my hair, I sent my best friend to hers. I tried, I knew I wasn't coming back no time soon, and I turned that off. I said it's like when old Mom got married, had the black book. I guess I see her. I appreciate the stars and your input in the chat, man. But yeah, I sent my homeboy over because he was that good a friend, and Hurst was that good a barber. But tap in throughout the week, all the stuff we got going, and appreciate you for coming on and helping me facilitate these questions. And we learning. Like I said, Christian taught me, hey, you can't bring them drinks back. You can't take them home with you.
I'm looking at your tub.
Yeah, Christian will look in your tub. If she had to cook out, before she eat, she going in the bathroom.
Before I eat.
Yeah.
And I'm so, no.
She see something in the medicine cabinet that kind of iffy. She offer another service. She probably sees that.
If they got some in the medicine cabinet, they all right.
Pretty good. Okay. All right, man. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all time, man. Next week, we'll holler. Love.